EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. On play action. Stroud. Forced out left. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Dell, the motion man. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Texans set to punt this one away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, L.A.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
By Nakua on the out route. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, a run with Williams. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down. and goal. A shotgun snap to Stafford.
I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Kirk is the motion man. First carry for Joe Mixon. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Kirk is the motion man. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Finding room at midfield. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Honest game.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough Move the chains. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he will get into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
Brings up second down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throw on third down, Stafford, and that is incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 30-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Now Mixon, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and He put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's third and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on fourth down. So I don't love third and short, bomb, punt. I do love third and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on fourth down.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
Brings up second down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. It is Azeez Al-Shires with the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Let the hot.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 53 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Dell, the motion man. Mixon is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not what you want to see quarter one of week one. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
Play action now for Stafford. He'll find his tight end. It's Colby Parkinson.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
To the air again, Stafford. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Again, it's Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Here's Tremont Smith on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A throw left side finds Dell. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
He's got room to the 45. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 31-yard line. It's a big-time run by Mixon. 36 yards.
1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Stroud going to get rid of this to Dell. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. They'll run here with Mixon. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed. So replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Kirk is the motion man. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off play action. It's Stafford. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Danielle Hunter. He gets in for an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 85 yards. Touchdown, Rams. For Adams, it's career touchdown number 104. 3rd amongst active players, but his 1st as an LA Ram.
That's the score. Texans 19, Rams 14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Smith to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. 18. Let's go.
They will work the middle with Mixon.
Number 28, Joe Mixon, the ball carrier. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. at the 32-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
All right. Swat. Mother swat.
On play action. Stroud. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
All right.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man, complete to Dell.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
To the 5-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Again, it'll be Mixon. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
From back at the 5, here now 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Hey!
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. This the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try and run with Mixon. He'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. His second touchdown of this first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Makes the score Texans 26, Rams 14.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Room to run at the 40. He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A 9-yard pickup. It's second and inches at the 30-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the gun, here's Stafford. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Throw on the run is complete. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. As the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on second and 2. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown Rams. Carney now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams have cut the deficit to 5.
26. Rams playing well.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go. 18.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a three-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I can break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he's into the end zone yet again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
They're on the 28-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Uh-oh. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
They're on the 26-yard line.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, this is Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd Second and 10.
Let's go, right here. Set. Three.
Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Third down and 3. We'll try to run for it with Williams. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Rams first down.
15 yards.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
On first and 10, Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he's in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown Rams. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Rams have cut the deficit to 5.
The score, Texans 33, Rams 28.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
A second down throw for Stroud. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here we go.
Schultz, the motion man. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The Texans getting all set to punt. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3-and-out, you think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job defense. You force a 3-and-out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back for 6.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
41-yard line.
A give, and here comes Williams.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Set. Lady.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford going right back to Nakua. Complete. Now he's loose again. And he's got another one. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, LA. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The extra point from Party is good, and the Rams will cut the deficit down to 4. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 4. A run here with Mixon. And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
All right.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Inside the 30. And he will score again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
35.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
action now for Stafford. In trouble, and down he goes. Danielle Hunter starting the season with a bang. His second sack in the season opener. Stafford now on second down. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Going up top. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 59 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal.
It's now third and
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Now Stafford on third and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. Good blocking, and he's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points, but not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
To throw is Stafford. That is intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way.
Well, Mike, you don't see this too often in the NFL. The rare pick 2. Now, it won't go down in the stat sheet as an interception for either guy, but the effort won't go unnoticed. For him to go the entire length of the field at the end of this drive certainly ends on a high note after giving up that touchdown.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second down at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a couple.
All right. Tony.
Dell, the motion man. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's second and 2.
All right. 18.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Third down.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
In motion now, it's Collins. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Gain of 10. First down, Texans.
On the quick, right? 19. What's that?
On play action, Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On the give, this is Mixon. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 4.
All right. 18. What's that? Drop to the
In
right,
motion
drop to the
now, it's Collins.
right. Drop to the right.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
In motion now, it's Collins. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
250.
They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
The 23-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, here's Stafford. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. 3rd-year man Will Anderson working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring it back. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. first down, they'll start with Mixon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
All right.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
All right.
Back to throw. Stroud. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Texans. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.